Welcome back to Ride JBI. I'm JB. Today we finished up a JBI spec Revalve on this 2024 KTM 85 SX WP suspension. The rear shock received our JBI spec Motocross Revalve. What that includes is us revalving the main shock shaft piston valving and also revalving the compression adjuster as well. We also go one step further, and on the compression adjuster right here, we change out what's called the compression piston. Anthony will get some close-up of this later. With our JBI titanium compression piston, this style of piston is what you would find in all of KYB, WP, and Showa kit style shocks. So the kit version of this shock features a different style piston in the compression adjuster. At Ride JBI, we wanted to borrow that technology from the kit shocks and apply it to our OEM shocks. And you get exactly what you would expect. An OEM shock that works much better than if we only utilize the parts that are inside of there. You can find more information about this on ridejbi.com in our JBI suspension services section. This will be under the JBI spec WP85 shock category. Above the shock, we have a set of custom-built JBI suspension forks. These are also revalved to our JBI suspension motocross spec. We also went ahead and did a spring conversion for this customer as well. Based on the feedback we've gotten from pretty much every rider we have worked with, they have all favored the spring conversion option over the air fork option on these WP AER 43 forks. We've gotten good results with the air forks, but again, every time we've tested back and forth, every rider on the 80 really preferred the spring. I think a lot of this has to do with the 85 being a smaller bike. The engine doesn't have a lot of inertia like big bikes, even 2-strokes, 250s, or all the 4-strokes. So to me, the air doesn't seem to work as well just because of the overall lightness of the bike and how light it rides over the ground. So all the riders really tend to favor these K-Tech spring kits that we have. What's also cool is they have adjustable preload on top, so it gets rid of the air cap and with the air fill valve. If you compete in the Loretta's Race Series and also in the stock class, we can also provide this, what they call the stealth kit. So it'll be the spring conversion on the inside, but we'll still have the OEM air adapter cap on top. So you'll lose the capability of doing external preload adjustment on it, but you'll still be able to race in the stock class. We've been working on these KTM and Husqvarna and 85 gas gaskets for a long time. It's been really fun to see what they've done with suspension over the years. For a long time, they came with really good spring forks, and then around 2017, they went away from that to these air forks, which I thought was kind of a backwards move. The spring forks they had worked really well, but this shock has been on the bike for a long time. So we've had a many years of developing settings for this, and I'm really pleased with the latest edition of our JBI titanium compression adjusters. They really allowed us to go that much farther in terms of the performance we could achieve with these WP shocks on the 85s. Again, everything I talked about in this video you can find at ridejbi.com. We offer this as a JBI suspension service, so meaning you send your suspension to us and we will revalve it for you. And we will also be offering DIY kits of both the shock revalve and the fork revalve that you see here as well on ridejbi.com as well. We'll be making those product pages soon, so they may not be up at the time of this video, but please check back soon and we'll soon have them posted. Thank you.